Good evening. I'm Brian Sutton, the principal of the Caldwell Career Center Middle College, and on behalf of our faculty and staff of our fine institution, we welcome you to our 2015 graduation ceremony. This is a very, very special evening for everyone here tonight, especially for our students, our parents and guardians, our faculty, our school system, and our community college. This evening marks the completion of a 13-year educational journey for our 57 graduates. We are glad that you have assembled with us to celebrate this conclusion and the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of these young men and women. Before we go any further into our ceremony, I want to recognize some special guests that are seated to my right and your left. Our board chairman, Darrell Kennel, is with us tonight. Our vice chairman, Mr. Dwayne Knight, is here tonight. Our board members, Ms. Dottie Darcy and Mr. Joe Seals, are here tonight. Of course, our superintendent, Dr. Stephen Stone, is here. And the chairman of the Board of Trustees of Caldwell Community College Technical Institute, Mr. Larry Taylor, is also here with us. You'll be hearing from Dr. Stone and Mr. Taylor in a few seconds. One final note about housekeeping. I want us to make sure we do this one among all of them. Let's make sure that our cell phones are turned either completely off or on vibrate. Okay? The other thing, too, is when your special student is coming to get their diploma and to take the podium, feel free, if you need to move about to get that special photograph, to do so. Just try to keep from scripting it because we're packed in here tight. Okay? And finally, let's make sure we have some classes of taste and grace and hold all of your applause to the very end. And I guarantee you, we will wake up the town of Hudson when all this is over. At this time, I'd like to introduce a colleague, a friend, an individual who's devoted his entire profession and life and will continue for quite a while, we hope, our superintendent of Caldwell County Schools.
This part of the program, I always say the same thing. People ask me how long this is going to last. It's going to last a while. But for each family, it's going to last a minute. Your special graduate, your friend, your son, your nephew will stand here for a minute and tell you something special about their lives for their education. And we ask you, all of you who are listening, if it's not yours, pretend it's yours for that minute. And be respectful. And listen to them. These are remarkable young people. They've done some remarkable things while they're here. And they're going to tell you about it. And you're privileged to hear it. It's my privilege at this time to introduce the first speaker, Ms. Rachel Robinson, who has been a Skills USA state officer, a member of the International Thespian Society, Beta Club, Skills USA Willis M. Parker Award winner. She's a North Carolina scholar, a Caldwell County scholar, an honor graduate with highest honors, Ms. Rachel Renee Robinson.
First off, guys, what happened? I'm already starting crying. You know what happened? I didn't even walk through the building. 13 years. That's 2,340 days of waking up before the sun. 70,200 minutes of waiting on school buses. 18,720 hours of sitting in classrooms. That's how long it's taken me and my fellow graduates to get to this point. My first memory of this long journey is of me falling off the back of my dad's truck after seeing the school bus for the first time. 1 second, I was all excited about my first day of kindergarten, and the next, I was on the ground bleeding. And even though I might not want to admit it, that happened a lot over the next 13 years. And not the whole being excited about going to school thing, that felt old after like the first week, but me falling on the ground and making myself bleed. 7 years later, I'm terrified by that same school bus. My biggest fear was having to sit the next 30 minutes by myself. But that didn't happen. There was a girl on my bus that I'd known since elementary school, and that I'm actually sharing the stage with today. My first day from middle college, I switched from the school bus to my mother's car, and I was terrified. Walking into that school, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. In fact, the only thing I remember from my first day at middle college was that I was too afraid to ask anybody to go to the bathroom. I didn't realize then how attached I would be to the place, and my fellow graduates, and my teachers. Even though we're all taking different paths after we leave this stage, we will always have one thing in common: our time at the middle college. We've all become part of each other's families, part of each other's Ohana. And as we were told by a really smart little girl and a really angry blue alien, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. I'll never forget the time I spent at the middle college. It has introduced me to so many people and has given me the opportunity to open doors that I never would have noticed as I walked by any other school. It's taken me 13 years to get to this moment, and although everything wasn't always perfect, I wouldn't change a second. Thank you.
My name is Connie Root, and I am the proud teacher of the students that were part of the biomedical